You know the winning streak is going to come to an end at some point, and it did tonight at Steinbrenner Field as the Blue Jays fall 3-1 to the Tampa Bay Rays and fall back to 500 at 25-25. And as per usual, the Blue Jays just cannot do anything against the Tampa Bay Rays. They are now, they're 3-1, I believe, against the Blue Jays this season. And this game was frustrating on a multitude of levels. You go to the top half of the thing, it was the third inning. And I'm going to jump right into it because it pissed me off. To no end. You have Drew Rasmussen, right, who ended up going 6 innings of 4-hit baseball, didn't allow any runs. But in that, I think it was, let me confirm that. I think it was the top half of the third inning. It starts with Jonathan Clase double to center field. It was more or less a single, but the center fielder bobbled it. But Jonathan Clase, great awareness, takes the extra base. He's in second with only 1 out. And then Nathan Lucas singles to left field the other way. But Clase has to make sure it gets through. So he goes to third. He was never going home. So he rounds third, right, thinking maybe they'll throw it home anyways. They do. The problem is, Nathan Lucas thinks, I'm going to take an extra 90 feet and tries to get second base as well. Doesn't get it, gets tagged out. Now you've got a third with only 2 out. You don't get any runs as Bo Bichette flies out. And the inning is over. You get nothing. Nathan Lucas should not. I know you had the walk-off and the 2-run home run a couple days. I get it. But that out there is so important. It was a 0-0 ball game, and you could have runners on the corners with 1 out for Bo and possibly Vlad to have a chance to bring 1 run home at least. But instead, you get thrown out, and there's 2 out, and Bo flies out, and boom, that's the end of the inning. It's a painful time. You go to the top half of the 4th inning, right? After the Blue Jays are down 2-0 now after Curtis Mead's 2-run shot. George Springer walks with 2 out. Kirky singles, and you have runners in the corners with 2 out. Barger strikes out. And it felt like to me, at that point in time, they were going to get nothing going the rest of the way, and it was curtains. The only offense the Blue Jays got today was an RBI ground out from Jonathan Clase. And that's it. In the 7th inning, after you were down 2-0, Brandon Lau had the 2-run shot in the 3rd inning. It was Curtis Mead in the bottom of the 4th inning who added on with the solo shot after he hit one to the warning track, I believe, in the 2nd. You know, again, you knew with Eric Lauer versus Drew Rasmussen, you kind of had a feeling this game would go a certain way. But Eric Lauer giving you 4 1/3 of 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, walked 2. It wasn't great. But kept your team in the ball game. The Blue Jays bullpen did a job. Braden Fisher, inning and 2/3, struck out 4 of the 5 guys he faced. That's crazy stuff. Chad Green, clean inning, allowed a hit, got a strikeout. Jose Berrios allowed a hit, but nothing more. They kept it close, but the Blue Jays offense just could not get anything done today. 1 run, I believe, on 4 hits. You know, and you look at the way I talked about it in the early goings of this ball game. A lot of those hits, if not all of those hits, happened in the early parts of the game. First 2 innings, you get nothing. You get a double and a single in the 3rd inning. You get the single from Kirky in the 4th. There's 3 hits right there in the top of the 4th. You get 1 hit the rest of the way. And it was a single in the top of the 5th from Ernie Clement. You get no hits the rest of the way. It's just not good enough. I understand they had won 3 in a row coming into play today. They had won 4. I get it. I understand. But 4 hits and no hits past 5 is not good enough. It just isn't. And you get the key players today for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. combined 0 for 7 with a walk. You look at the top 4 guys in the order. They combined, oh boy, here we go. 7, 11, 0 for 13 with 3 walks. It's not good enough. Plain and simple. 4 hits for the Blue Jays. They struck out 5 times, walked 8 times. So again, you had 8 walks to go along with your 4 hits, and you scored 1 run on an RBI ground out from Jonathan Clase, who went 1 for 2, drew a walk-on on base twice. He continues his really nice play for this team. He has been great recently. Pitching staff-wise, as I mentioned, Eric Lauer, gave your team somewhat of a chance. Bullpen did a job. They allowed 2 hits over the final, 3 2/3? Is that right? Yeah, 3 2/3. They did a fine job. 2 hits, no walks, 5 punch-outs. But your offense wasn't good enough. That's the story of the game today. Weird atmosphere there at Steinbrenner Field. I don't know if you guys heard it. I mean, if you watched the game, you probably did. The one lady, I don't know, it felt like she was on the microphone, constantly getting hyped up for every Rays player, every Rays at bat. The entire game, it was like that. I'm like, boy, she better not have season tickets, because are we going to hear her for 2 straight games? I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. Like I mentioned, not a great game for today for the Toronto Blue Jays, but game 2 goes tomorrow. Jose Berrios, Shane Baz is the pitching matchup there at 7:05 down at Steinbrenner Field. And the finale of the series is Chris Bassett, Ryan Pepio at 1:40 on Sunday. All right? I don't want to talk about this game anymore. It was Eric Lauer pitching. The offense stunk. You lost the game 3-1. Let's move on to tomorrow. All right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, because if you did, you're kind of nuts. Hit the like button to appreciate it. The subscribe button is not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course, TikTok is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, obviously. Game 2 of the series tomorrow night. It will be uploaded later than usual, but I guarantee you guys it will be uploaded tomorrow night. Game 2 of the series against the Tampa Bay Rays down at Steinbrenner Field. Jose Berrios, Shane Baz is the pitching matchup there. 7:05 first pitch. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely not this result to today's game. Talk to you guys then.